Hey Yoginis, Ashley Josephine here. Today I was going to make you a wonderful video with a yoga practice, but I haven't been feeling all that great the last couple of days, so moving around didn't sound awesome. So instead I came up with a really great tip video that I hope that you'll enjoy. And it's 6 ways to get through the holiday seasons with little to no stress. Now, it's nearly impossible to walk into a store anymore and not see the bombardment of Christmas decorations, and obviously the holiday season is upon us, whether or not we'd like to admit it. And so many people are always really stressed out around the holidays, despite the fact that it's supposed to be a season full of joy and fun. And so, I've got these 6 tips for you today to beat all of that stress that comes with family outings, big dinners, kids, toys, money, anything and everything that could cause you stress around the holiday seasons. These are the things that you need to know to keep the stress out of your life. The first is don't believe it. So many of us know that we're coming into the holiday season, and because we already know that the general rule of thumb is that it's a really stressful time of year, we buy into that and we tell ourselves, oh my gosh, it's going to be really stressful, almost like we're preparing ourselves to start stressing out. And by believing that it's going to be a stressful season, believe it or not, it will be a stressful season. It's the same adage that you'll hear for anything else, which is that if you believe it, it will happen, and if you don't believe it, it's less likely to happen. So start yourself off on the right foot this season and help yourself by believing that it's not going to be a stressful season, that you have everything that you need within you to make this season full of joy and fun, and that it doesn't need to be stressful at all. So that's the first tip. Number 1, don't believe that it's going to be a stressful season. Number 2 is to set aside time for you specifically, and this can be time spent doing anything that really helps you relax. So for some people that could be setting up 10 minutes in the morning to do meditation every single day. Others it could be taking a 20-minute nap in the afternoon. For some it might mean writing in your journal for 20 minutes every day at a certain time. Others it might mean taking time out for tea and sitting outside and enjoying the sun depending on where you live. It could be going to a yoga class every day. It could be doing some type of exercise or movement. Whatever it is, pick something that really can nourish your soul and will help you relax and calm yourself down. And be diligent about giving yourself this you time every single day so that it's something that you can look forward to. It's a time for you to reset and relax, activate the parasympathetic nervous system, get any stressful thing out of the way. Allow yourself to collect your thoughts, calm down, and then move on. It could be as little as 5 minutes, it could be as much as an hour or even more. Just make sure that whatever it is that you choose it and stick with it for the entire holiday season. And it's important that you start now so that you can start priming yourself to get the benefits so that when the really stressful or sometimes stressful times of the holiday season, such as Thanksgiving and Christmas or any holiday that you celebrate come around, you already know exactly what it is you need to do, and you've been doing it long enough so it becomes almost like second nature. And what you'll find is that this practice might become so beneficial to you in your life that you continue it forever or beyond the holiday season, because it just feels nice to take that time for you. So number 2 is to give yourself you time. Number 3 is to plan ahead. And this becomes really important, especially when it relates to food. So plan your meals in advance. Cooking can always be somewhat stressful, especially when we're really busy and we have other things to do. During the holiday season, there are always parties to attend, and if you have kids, there's all kinds of things going on. And so planning ahead, taking time on Sunday or whatever day it is that you choose to plan ahead, can really help you stay healthy when there's tons of temptations for quick options like fast food or other pizza or whatever it is that you can easily grab. So plan ahead, stick with your healthy eating. When you do go out to parties or things like that, See if you can stick to healthy eating there. If not, then that's okay. You do the best that you can. But you know that you've planned ahead so that you have healthy meals to go back to when you get done with the parties. Planning ahead can also mean planning your days, managing your time, scheduling the shopping outings at certain times, and being really cognizant of the time that you do have and the time that you don't have, and not being afraid to say no. We only have so much time in the day, and that time includes the time that we take for ourselves. So know that the time that you choose to spend is your time. Don't choose to spend it in ways that aren't helping you find more fun and joy in this season. So that's number 3, plan ahead. Number 4, know what nourishes you, and I talked a little bit about this in number 2. Choose the activities that you know you'll have fun with and that will bring you joy. Don't choose the activities that won't bring you joy. Now, when we get into stressful times of the year, or we have a lot of stress in our lives for whatever reason, often we sit there feeling helpless, like we don't know what to do to help ourselves, despite the fact that when we're not feeling stressed, we're normally a chest full of knowledgeable information about what it is that helps us. We know what we love. But when we have all this stress, it seems to cloud our memory and we forget what it is that we need the most. That's why doing a little bit of prep work right now to remind yourself what it is that helps you heal, what it is that nourishes you, means that it will be in the forefront of your mind. You'll be less likely to forget it in the times that you need it, and you'll be more likely to take those actions that nourish your soul to help relieve any stress that does come up. And that was number 4, know what nourishes you. Number 5, ask yourself this question: how can I have more fun? And it's not just a daily question to ask or a weekly question. It's a question you can ask yourself every single moment, especially those moments when you feel stress starting to creep on. How can I have more fun in this moment? And I'm going to combine number 5 and number 6 because they go so well together. Number 6 is let it go. And a caveat on the let it go mantra: I have always had a really hard time with the let it go. I've never really understood what it meant, and I've always had a really hard time letting things go. I'm a type A person, I have high energy. Letting things go for someone who's a perfectionist and very stubborn is very difficult. And it's also very frustrating when people keep telling us to let it go. It's a lesson I've had to learn over the course of about 2 to 3 years, and I can't say that I'm perfect, but I am getting better at it. So number 5 is to ask yourself the question, how can I have more fun? And number 6 is to let it go. And in the moments when you let things go, you can ask yourself the question, how can I have more fun here? And to have more fun, you might need to let some things go. And that's okay. Let go of your need to be perfect this holiday season. Let go of the need for the house to be completely clean. Let go of the need for the kids to have all the perfect presents. Let go of the need to have the perfect healthy diet, because that's so hard to do. Love yourself, be kind to yourself, do things that nourish your soul, let things go, have fun, plan ahead, and you will have the most fun, joyous, stress-free holiday season you could possibly have. I hope that you found these tips helpful. I hope that I'll also be back on the yoga mat soon to give you guys some more yoga practices to use throughout this upcoming holiday season. And it's not even a hope, I know I'll be back on the mat. My name is Ashley Josephine, and I will see you on or off the mat again soon. Thanks so much for taking the time to listen. Namaste.